Unsettled. That rain pretty heavy at the moment at Murrayfield. I think it will ease off this afternoon, but more showers to come over the weekend, and certainly a strong wind to make things a bit difficult for some of the kickers. Now, we have got some stormy weather across the UK yet again. Not quite as bad as it was on Monday, but an angry looking curl of cloud you can see there. That's been producing an awful lot of rain this time, some of the heaviest of it across Scotland, particularly over the mountains. That's now feeding down through the river systems, and so we've got 3 severe flood warnings across Scotland, 2 on the River Erne, 1 on the River Teviot. Lots of flood warnings as well across England, Wales and other parts of Scotland. If you are concerned, the floodline number 0845 988 1188. And as we saw from Morecambe, a risk of coastal flooding from Morecambe Bay round to the Solway with those gale force winds coming on shore. The peak of the risk time, I think, over the next 2 or 3 hours, along with the high tide. But at least things are easing a bit over Northern Ireland. The winds eased down a touch, the rain certainly moved through, but some blustery showers following on. They'll push into Scotland as well, although the more general rain should push away. But it will keep raining, I think, across Wales, particularly South Wales. But the further east you are, the better the chance of hanging on to some dry weather this afternoon. And everywhere, at least, it's mild. In fact, temperatures as high as 13 degrees in some spots just at the moment. But then looking ahead to tonight, and the focus moves to Wales and the southwest of England for the worst of the weather. We're going to find those winds picking up as a little ripple runs along this weather front. It's going to bring severe gales to southwestern areas, so increasing the risk of coastal flooding again. But also lots of rain coming in along with those gale force winds, particularly for Wales, particularly for southwest England, eventually up towards the Lincolnshire area. So here that rain falling onto already saturated surfaces. But again, those temperatures holding well up through tonight with the cloud, the rain and the strong winds. But fans heading across to Dublin for the Welsh match, well, not too good on the ferries at the moment across the Irish Sea. Do check before travelling, because things aren't going to get better. And as I said, at Murrayfield, more rain to come through the rest of today. Some showers through tomorrow, sunshine in between, but it is going to be a particularly windy day. In fact, windy again everywhere across the UK through Saturday. You can see the lines, the isobars there, close together, meaning windy weather. This weather front wiggling around, keeping the rain going across Wales, some southern parts of England, brighter with showers to the north, and that's the story again for Sunday. Bit of a respite, I think, for northern areas by then, but still wet and windy in the south, and more unsettled weather to come through the early part of next week. That's